Hey everyone, this is Bdevine, and this is a longer video today, so I hope that you enjoy. I've got some smaller ones too coming up, right? So I'm going to start off the messages today with animal guide message, and then we'll go from there. So what is it that we need to know and understand? We have the lizard of regeneration. So I'll read it to you. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Now, the thing is here, like the message here is that many of you are not realizing how strong that you are. And as a sovereign being of light, okay, as a sovereign being, you have more abilities than you're giving yourself credit for. Or you might be looking to everywhere else but within yourself in order to receive messages. So you also have to understand that because you have been through so many things in your past, you may have an inner expectation that something is always going to happen or that it's going to go badly somehow. So you just got this inner concern because this is what you've seen in the past as well, right? As we know. So what you have to remember here is that you're going into 2024 and you're going into this brand new vibration. There's also the energy of Pluto moving into Aquarius in 2024. And it's going to come in on the 20th of January. It's going to move in and out of Aquarius for a little while. And then it's going to come into Aquarius for 20-something years, starting in November. This will be a turning point because we're going to go away from power plays and structures and resources and money and governments and corruptions and all of these things. And we're moving more into the Aquarian energy, which is connected with inventions and mostly humanitarian energy here. Cooperation, collaborating with others, more connected with how we want things to be, rather than all of this distraction, chaos, everybody's fighting. You know, there's connections here where people are telling you you're this and you're that, and if you don't believe this, you're this and that. And we've got to pull away from it because that all is designed to turn people against each other. And great, seems to be working in many, many different places. So you have the lizard that's come up first as the first part of the reading to say, hey, you don't have to go in the same direction that you've always gone and hope for a different outcome. You don't need to answer to anybody. You don't need to fall victim to fighting with others or standing your ground or justifying your actions. This is all about, and this is something that I'm always taught. I've given a lot of information. I download a lot of information. I've written books on things. I've got courses up there. I've got everything that you need. And the thing of it is about we have to focus on ourselves because this benefits everyone. If you focus on everybody else before you, and if you focus on having to justify yourself and I need to answer this person and they can't get away with this and, you know, they're this and they're that. If you go into everything in that way, you lose your power. Okay? So we have to remember that. Do you want your power or do you want to keep giving it away? Because the more you focus on your direction, your positive vibes, saying no when you need to, putting up those stronger boundaries, the more results you'll see in your life. So let's get some tarot surrounding this. What does everybody need to know? The Queen of Cups is coming up here. So it doesn't matter if you're a water sign here, although this can indicate water signs. But it's the energy of the Queen of Cups here. Now, as you can see on the card, it has all of these fish here, right? There's fish. I'm just going to have a quick look. Starfish. You've got all the pearls, and you've got all the energy of the ocean in itself, right? So this could also show your emotional vulnerability, things that you've been focusing on, right? Things that you've had to focus on in your life that have sometimes made it harder for you to focus on yourself because everybody else comes first. The Queen of Cups brings you information, tells you that you're a channel for information, tells you that abundance is very close. You've been working on this, you've been seeing messages about it. It's very close, okay? And you have to maintain your boundaries, your solid ground, and try your best not to become intertwined with what everyone else is doing, saying, thinking, feeling, buying, whatever they're doing. We have to just change that aspect of ourselves so that you can receive more information. So you're all a channel for information, but if it's clogged up with all of this BS that's around at the moment, and all of these worries and stresses, concerns, and the health problems, and the kids, and buying stuff for Christmas, and that, and this and that, and I'm away from here and here and here, and I want to get to this place, and I want to sell my house, and I can't. If you're just in all of that all of the time, looking for solutions, right, you're not going to find them. What you need to do is give all of that busyness and say, you know what, angels, my light team, I need you to take care of this situation. And every time I try to grab it back off of you, I'm going to remember that you have more ways than I do to fix this problem. So I'm going to let you have it. Okay? We follow our intuition. We say no when we need to. We block people out of our lives that are just causing chaos. And we stop complaining. We start being active because we've been a bunch of complainers for a really long time. I see it all of the time through all of this work. You can have someone who's the most dedicated spiritual person and yet all they do is complain. It's like, how can you do that to yourself? Because as soon as you start complaining, what you're doing is you're saying, nobody loves me, everybody hates me, God is against me, the angels are against me, see, nobody ever hears me, poor me, I'm angry about it, you know? When you've got to just stop for a second and say, I'm not playing that game anymore with myself. This is not about punishment. This is about me pushing forward on my journey and learning the lessons and not reacting in the same way, right? So, if you can do this, look at this. The power is coming at you faster than anything. The Eight of Wands increase the speed of everything around. So increase the speed of the information. Increase it coming in faster. Increase your blessings, increases your journey, increases the energy surrounding, I don't know, you want to lose weight or something, right? It just increases the energy around you and what you're looking forward to. If you go into an energy of doubt and fear, then it will increase the energy of that around you as well. And we've played that game for long enough, okay? So this is changing things. There can also be travel here, journeys taking place, kind people coming your direction. The energy of the Emperor talks about leadership. He's got his red, powerful cloak on. He also has the purple of spirituality here. He has the information in his hands, right? He may not be willing to share it all, but you've got to be a different type of leader, the type of leader that you would want to be working with, right? How would you do things differently? Remembering that you have everything you need. And I'm just going to go randomly here, and we have another queen. Look, the messages are there with the birds, with the animals around you. The fox shows cleverness. It also shows work, okay? The rabbit shows, you know what, like they do it all the time. But it also shows prosperity coming in quickly. Again, fast moving, looking at this coin here. And birds are always messengers. So you're receiving the messages. You're uplifting your vibration. You're trusting yourself and your journey, okay? And you're opening up to even more information. You're having mastery over yourself and therefore drawing in that abundance and that protection that you're looking for, right? So notice that you might see pictures of trees and butterflies and all of these things that are on this card here. You might see fish. You might see readings with fishes on the cards. Like just whatever it is, trust and know that you're guided, supported and protected every step of